Hello everyone, well here we have the JJRC Q65. I've added weight to the body now because it was way too light. With the wheels and tyres on, it weighs approximately 950 grams. What I've done, I've put a sheet of lead under the battery tray there, code 4 lead. I've then also added a strip of lead either side of wheel arches, about 1 inch wide. And on the back, what I've done, I've added a strip of lead, one strip of lead around the rear wheel, spare wheel, and I put some off-cut lead inside the fuel tank. So basically what you get, the weight of this wheel and tyre complete is 46 grams, and the weight of this jerry can now is also 46 grams, so they're pretty even. I'm not sure of the weight inside, but they're identical strips of lead, so it's pretty balanced. And the extra sheet of lead in the front, like I say, takes it up to 950 odd grams roughly. And on the tyres, here we have the original tyre. Now I've soaked the other tyres in, this is a spare tyre, I've soaked the other tyres in WD40 Fast Penetrate. However, I've left them in there too long. I soaked them for 4 days, which is too long. I would say no more than 2 max, because this is what happens. That's the original, as you can see. It's quite firm. And this is one that's been oiled for too long, 4 days. Very spongy indeed. That one there. The thing is, what happens is, as you can see, they lose their shape and they expand a bit. So when you put them back on the wheels, they don't fit very well. They're too loose. If I show you that one. There, look, see? Whereas basically I left them in the oil for way too long. 4 days is much too long. But what I'm going to try and do with this now is leave the tyres on the wheels, put them on the radiator, let them dry out a little bit. That should shrink them back down, I hope. We'll have to see anyway. But it was worth a go. Like I say, if you're going to do this, it does work, but that's how flexible they are. Look, too flexible. See? So no more, maybe a day, try them after a day, see how you feel. Maybe no more than 2 days at a push, not 4 days like I did. But never mind, trial and error, you don't know till you try, do you? But they are much softer. If I show you, I'll take this off. Literally falls off. If I put these two tyres, if I can see that there, say, right, this one is the oiled softened tyre. This is the original spare firm. Look at the difference. Look at that. Much softer, but unfortunately a little bit too big. But anyway, hopefully I can sort that out with the radiator. Okay, just out of interest, this is now running quite well, but on the previous video you saw that when I was bumping up over obstacles, it bounced up in the air where it's so light, so hence the additional weight, which is evenly distributed with the lead at the front, the lead inside the back wheel arches, and even lead distribution on the back as well. So hopefully, I did have more lead in there, but I took it out, it just felt too heavy. But looking around 950 grams in total for the truck plus the wheels and tyres. When if you look at the MN99S, this weighs 1050 grams out the box, and I've added weight to the wheels only on this because it's top heavy, so I've kept the weight in the wheels, and I've added 40 grams of lead weight to each wheel. And this sort of brings this up to around nearly 1200 grams. And out of interest, the JJRC straight out of the box with no additional weight whatsoever was about 880 grams. So that shows you sort of difference. Okay, and the MN99S out of the box was like 930 or something like that. I did write it down, I can't remember what it was now, out of the box. So there you go. Right, so now let's hope we can dry these tyres out a bit on a radiator so that they shrink back down a bit, and hopefully that will do the job. We'll see. I'll provide you with an update later on.